Hello, it's Boyd again, recording another video related to Lyme disease. And here, of course, comes one of the other stars of the video, my gray cat. Yeah, my gray cat, who loves my attention and often interrupts my videos here at home. I got a haircut since my last video, and I hadn't got a haircut all winter, but I got this, started using the microphone with the headphones so the sound comes through a lot better. Come on, cat, get up. Yeah, you're gonna mess it up, all right? Come on. You don't know where to go. Just go that way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't hurt the cat. I love my cat. I have two of them, but let me move the cord around a little bit so the cord isn't hanging. I had to use an Apple iPhone adapter plug in order to record, because this headphone set and the extension uses a 4-segment cord. Okay, this video is about supplements I have taken for Lyme disease. A little bit of history. I'm 51 years old. It's early April of the year 2018. And June of 2013 I was diagnosed with Lyme disease. And I was 46 at that time. And I got Lyme disease in my early teens, sometime between 1981 and 1984. I remember getting a bullseye in my right arm. I was a kid mowing a lot of lawns in this neighborhood in southwest Rochester, where my mom had a house, and showed the bullseye to one of my brothers, and he says, "Oh, you got some kind of tick bite," and he thought, "Oh, it's nothing." And of course, almost nobody had heard of Lyme disease in the early 80s. And I did start having the first symptoms I remember was I think my elbows and my wrists were hurting a lot, but I got that covered in another video I have that's titled 30 Years for a Lyme Disease Diagnosis. But this video is about supplements. Yeah, I had to delay taking the antibiotics. I didn't start my antibiotics. I didn't start and keep on a course of antibiotics until I think it was April of 2015. But I was having burning in my sinuses so bad that the insides of my nose literally felt like they were on fire. Just horrible burning sensation inside of my nose. And I started asking questions on a lawnmower forum that I go on. Someone suggested I take oregano oil. And I started mixing oregano oil drops with some kind of juice. And it helped. It reduced the burning sensation in my sinuses. I probably should have a doctor go in with some kind of scope and look at my sinuses, and hopefully they're not in rough shape. My sinuses are a lot better since I went through my rounds of antibiotics. But one thing about oregano oil is Okay, it's natural. And number two, it has antibiotic properties. So when you're taking your supplements, especially if you're on some antibiotics, bring up to your doctor oregano oil if you're taking it, because you don't want to overload your kidneys or your liver with with the sum total of antibiotic stuff you're taking, whether it's natural or pharmaceutical antibiotics. I was taking this up to a year ago with the natural medicine antibiotic I've been on for almost 2 years, and I was getting feeling a consistent pain in my sides. You know, your kidneys are right over here, and so my doctor told me to stop taking these, and I did. And I haven't taken oregano oil in about a year, though I am on a natural medicine antibiotic. Um, so we got that one. Okay, here's my other cat. My other cat, Smokey. Yes, Smokey. I call her Sweetie, but her name is Smokey. She's an old Siamese mixed cat. She's at least 15, maybe 20 years old. Both my cats are female. They don't get along. And this one is not sure what she wants to do. She wants to get some attention and interrupt the video some more. Yeah, and when I sit on my chair in the kitchen, she jumps up, and with her hind feet on the counter, she puts her paws around my neck and gives me a hug. She's a real sweet cat. But the pharmaceutical antibiotics that I was on from late April 2015 to late January 2016 was metronidazole, metronidazole, and minocycline, mino, I think it's cycline. Those were the two pharmaceutical antibiotics I was on for 9 months. We started by pulsing, so I started by taking them 1 day a week, then 2 days a week. But look up pulsing antibiotics and Lyme disease in your Google search and start reading about it. That's what my doctor had me do. I'm kind of repeating some of what I covered in, I think, the 30 year for diagnosis for Lyme disease, but I had Lyme dementia for about 4 or 5 weeks, starting middle March 2015 until into April 2015 when I started the pharmaceutical antibiotics, and it was so bad I had trouble driving. I might have even, if a cop would have stopped me, he might have tested me. I had a lot of brain fog. And as soon as I told my doctor about the brain fog, he says, give this stuff a try. The company that makes this is Designs for Health. And it's called Pure Paleo Protein. It comes in vanilla or chocolate. I got chocolate. And this stuff brought my mind back just within a few days. I was, early into Lyme dementia. I don't know if someone was really deep into Lyme dementia, how much this would help. But the vanilla the vanilla flavor comes with a scoop this big, and the chocolate flavor comes with a scoop that's about twice as deep. They do that because I think the vanilla one is more concentrated, and these can be quite expensive. My doctor, the cheapest I found, he sells these for about $50 per container. If you just fill the scoop up to the top, take it once a day, it'll last you about a month. But a lot of other places they charge 60, 70, 80 bucks. If you look on eBay, there are people asking $100 for one of these canisters plus shipping. But I don't know if you know someone with dementia, might be worth a try, giving them this supplement. When you open it up, there's a seal. There's this paper seal in the top, and you'll have to use a fork or something to dig out the little scooper. So this is the scooper for the chocolate. It's okay, about 50% deeper than the vanilla one. Let me pull the other one out. No, cat, no, you're not going to lick that. Okay, compare the two of them. Okay, there. Nope. Sorry. This video might be really long. I might divide it into 2 segments. I might have an hour's worth of video here. So there's the chocolate, there's the vanilla. Try and get the vanilla one. You get more for your money, I think, unless you really like chocolate. You can go on the Designs for Health website, and they have multiple different protein powders that they sell, and they have others that don't have any sweetener. These have stevia in them, which is a natural sweetener. Stevia is also a I'm just checking the clock on my phone there as it records. Stevia is also a natural antibiotic, and when I have anything with stevia, my arms hurt. And these Lily brand coconut chocolate, it doesn't have sugar in it. It's sweetened with stevia. And when my Lyme made a mad hard return in, I think it was May of 2016, I got pain in my elbows and my wrist when I ate these for several days in a row. And so anyway, I'm trying to think of what else. Pure paleo protein, but I've been really low on money. I normally get the vanilla one. I hadn't had this hadn't taken any for most of the winter, and I got this just a couple weeks ago, and it affects my arms. As you can see, I got pretty skinny arms. I'm 5'11" and about 160 pounds. Pretty small wrist there. And one doctor who specializes in treating Lyme disease, I saw her, can't remember if it was August of 2014 or August of 2015. She warned me that she had seen some men with chronic Lyme meaning long-term incurable Lyme. She had seen some men lose use of their arms. And she told me to get away from sugar. Don't touch sugar. Well, sugar causes inflammation. among many things. Many diseases are caused by inflammation. And if you watch 60 Minutes consistently, about 10 years ago they had a segment on sugar and cancer connection. But I'm going to see if I can find this in order this a non-sweetened version so my arms don't hurt. Because if I have sugar every day, it can be painful, actually painful for me to sweep and mop the floor at the restaurant that I work at. And let me see. From my main doctor, I tried this other protein, but it's one of the main ingredients is peas. And when I took this, boy, my body tightened up and everything, but I do not fault that on this product. There's nothing wrong with this product that I know of. I wouldn't suggest there is. Besides Lyme disease, I have leaky gut, and I'm hypoglycemic, and peas are one thing that my body reacts to when I eat them. So I can't take this. I gotta give it to someone else. Also, I have been on and off eating rice pasta. This is pretty good stuff. I don't know if they use short grain or medium grain or long grain rice to make this, but I started having trouble with my arms hurting if I ate this too. So my doctor, my main Lyme literate doctor, is against me even having rice pasta. So I get about $80 worth of rice pasta in the kitchen, and I really shouldn't eat it. So what else? I'm guessing I probably have enough here to record for an hour or an hour and a half, so maybe I'll stop at 30 minutes and do video number 2, video number 3. Let's see. There was one singer slash actor. What was his name? He was experiencing dementia. Chris Christopherson. He's 80, 81, maybe 82 years old. He was experiencing dementia, and his